What's going on, y'all? So listen.
So we're back again for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. This is season 5, episode 14. Oops, she did it again, bitch. You know what? Girl, let me just get on into this video. Okay. So this whole thing with not Akbar, but AD and Moniece, they broke up. Now see, it came out that they broke up, and I remember this whole thing happening. I didn't know it went down like this, meaning that she said some of the shit that she said, but I follow AD, and I've been following AD since before she got with Monique. So I knew when they got together and all that shit. So I kind of felt like the relationship was authentic or whatever. But I seen the post when the bitch put up there about how her and Monique broke up, and that was before this season came on. So I was like, how this shit gonna go? So you got Monique going over there, and I didn't realize that they were still filming and stuff. So you got Monique going over there to meet up with Mr. Ray, and they talking about the whole thing. And basically, bitch, last week's episode, Monique, or was it last week or the week before? I think it was last week when Monique was telling Teairra and them, you see, that's why me and AD, we go through our shit, but we don't tell nobody all about it so that they won't have to be all up in our business and having opinions and, picking sides and all this shit, whatever. So now you just said that, and y'all done broke up, I guess, officially now. And AD didn't put it on social media before she told Moniece that she was gonna do this, or Moniece was comfortable with putting it out there. Cause I guess before AD put it on social media, I guess Moniece really thought that they probably was gonna get back together, and it was just one of those things that hey, we just taking a break for a minute, but kind of found out that shit wasn't true. And she was sitting there talking about how AD basically said, I can't stand to look at you. I'm not in love with you. And, I can't stand to kiss you. It just regurgitates, makes me want to regurgitate. Bitch, I was sitting here like, God damn, AD. AD is done. Okay? When you stoop that low, when you do shit like that, and you really trying to hurt a bitch, okay? So it ain't no comeback from that. Because if you tell me some shit like that, bitch, we cut, bitch. I might angry fuck your ass, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't getting back together, okay? We probably mess around on the side. But whatever the fuck. But you know what I'm saying? I was just like, God damn, AD, that was a little vicious, a little savage. And then she was like, she gotta tell Lil Cam, because he's involved in this whole thing too, because he respects her and all that stuff. And it was like, I gotta tell him that the relationship is over with, that AD won't be coming around. And I think she said something about AD said, don't, have him call me or nothing like that. Or because if he calls, she not gonna pick up. I mean, you gotta cut all ties. That's fucked up when a child. See, this is why I'm weary about dating or being with people with kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time for a child to get attached and then I don't fuck around with their mama no more and they still want to have a. Nah, I ain't got time for all that shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. And these days, you can't find a lesbian without a child. We're not gonna go there, okay? Anyway, moving on from that, a lesbian or the nigga. Moving on from that, Mr. Ray, he don't know which way to go. He feels as though, AD is trying to use the child as a pawn. I said, I don't see how, but okay. If that's what she needs to do, let her do what she gotta do. It was just, I told y'all when we first got introduced to AD that they was gonna break up. If they was gonna break up, it was gonna be some shit where, AD gonna be like, bitch, it's your fault. And that's what Monique said. She putting it all on her. She go on Instagram or whatever. It's one of her friends shit and she see AD in the pool with some bitch next with booty between her legs and all that shit. Whatever the fuck. Hey, it is what it is. Then you get this scene with Teairra and Akbar. We get a series of his lives, IG lives, okay? Of him being with her trying to stay out the live, he putting the camera on her, basically trying to make it seem like, that all this, they still in communication. And he's trying to say, so why you got this lawsuit against me if we still together? You don't want nobody to know that we together, so what it is. Then you got Alejandra, whatever the fuck her name is. You got her over there, in the camera and all that stuff. What you doing here? What you doing here? Bitch, next thing you know, we hear somebody knocking on the door because now it's back to the present, to the scene. Okay? They in the house where they fucked up Teairra, or I say Paris tried to fuck up Alejandra at, and I guess that's Alejandra's place. Bitch, they hear somebody knocking on the door. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. I said, bang, 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 ski, ski, ski. Who the fuck is at the door like this, okay? Is this a raid or whatever? Girl, it's, Shaniqua, okay? She done came through the door. What the fuck is gut? I said, girl, hold on. Me and Alexandra looked up like, bitch, why the fuck are you doing this shit? Okay, and when Alexandra said, this is our home, I said, girl, who? Home? Okay, that was one with me. Okay, that was one. Akbar was like, what's going on? Why you here? Like, why am I hearing all this stuff that's going on? You know, what's up with you and Teairra? And then I'm getting all these notifications on the internet and I got to see all this stuff. And it's like, why am I seeing this shit and you not telling me nothing? You not telling me nothing, okay? Why are you still dealing with her? Why you still dealing with her? Okay, I'm sitting here like, because the same reason why he's still dealing with you. All right, and the same reason why he dealing with that bitch. Okay, like, girl, y'all all dumb and low self-esteem. You can't tell me that. Okay, because, you know, Alejandra took me out at this point when she said, why the fuck you hollering at a king? I said, bitch, where is the king at? Okay? The king and I is nowhere to be found up in this bitch. A king, he ain't became king yet. He's still a prince. And bitch, you still ain't on that level, okay? You are a papa up in this situation. What the fuck are you talking about? They was like, girl, who the fuck are you talking to me, okay? You need to shut the fuck up. I said, so wait a minute. Akbar, you up here going around trying to put motherfuckers, add to your little harem of dumb hoes, okay? And you can't even get the hoes that you got right now in secure spots already. You can't even get them to act fucking right with each other. Bitch, you got me fucked up. I said, girl, what? Akbar did say this, though, and it kind of made sense. He said Shaniqua said, why the fuck is you still talking to Teairra and all this stuff? Why you still seeing her? Because, you know, this bitch got this revenge porn lawsuit against me, so it makes her look bad when she's seen with me. Like, it's like, how can I put a revenge porn out there against you and you still out here fucking around with me? And I said, well, okay. So, you know, we get super hyper ass Rockstar. He was like, you know, I've been dealing with a whole bunch of people, but you know what? I really come through when I'm dealing with people that's actually my friends and stuff like that, my real friends, okay? I said, who the fuck is your real friend? Now, he was like, I don't know Teairra like that, but her cousin reached out to me and wanted me to sit down and talk to her and see what was going on, you know, because I went and hung out and we grew up together. I said, now, Zell said that he was her cousin. She said that Zell was her cousin too. So you was hanging out with Zell. It makes sense. But then he said, no, a nigga named Treetop. I was like, oh, okay. But if you want to play like that, you know, okay, Treetop, Tree Chop, Tree Trunk, Tree Truck, whatever the fuck. All right, if that's what you want to come through with, we gonna come through with that one, okay? So he sit down, he dressed up. You know, he look, I ain't gonna lie, he look nice, okay? He look decent. Teairra just come in there with this dress on with her nipples on her. You can see where her bra stuff stops at and everything. And then her hair was just raggedy with this pink cap on. And I was just like, Teairra's a mess. Teairra is a mess, bitch. Like Alejandra said, bitch, I know where the fuck you at. And I know that you on drugs and you be on alcohol and all that shit, bitch. I almost got caught up and choked myself. I was like, girl, something is wrong with Teairra. She ain't all the way there, okay? She ain't all the way there like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how her hair look. Her hair look like this. You know, see how my hands going? Her hair look like that. It look frazzled, okay? But they sit down and they had this conversation. He was like, so what's going on? You know, I'm tell me this situation. I said, how the fuck is it that you barely know this nigga? Because he said he don't really know you. And you sat down and you gave the whole fucking story and finally admitted to what the fuck was going on. And you couldn't do that with your so-called homegirls. Okay, because they had to go find the stuff out on their own because you wouldn't tell them the truth, bitch. All right, and they was the one that was actually sitting there supporting your ass, okay, throughout all your lives, bitch. She was like, so basically, you know, he put the shit out and we still fucking around with each other. Cause Rockstar was like, so basically the video came out, so let's talk about this sex tape. The video come out and then you still having conversations with him. I mean, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. No. Continue with this thing, okay? So you mean to tell me, like, you went and did this press conference, right? And then you said that you gonna sue him, right? And you still having sex with him? I mean, Yeah, okay, that's exactly what's going on. All right. So when was the last time that you met up with him? I mean, a couple of days ago. I mean, that's when he was trying to put me on blast and stuff like that. But it is what it is. And I was gonna meet up. What was you going to meet up with him for? To have sex. And he was like, now see, bitch, he must got some incredible game. And she said, no, he got some incredible dick. And he was like, damn. I said, well, shit, bitch, there you go. The nigga she dickmatized the fuck out of you and all that shit. Here go Rockstar. Now, see, I got the best dick in the world, but I know my dick ain't that good to be keep doing it. I said, bitch, then you ain't got the best dick in the world, okay? So shut the fuck up. You just read your damn self, you know? And he was like, I'm gonna be there for you. We gonna handle this shit. I said, nigga, what the fuck you about to do, bitch? Okay? But anyway, moving on from that shit. We already knew Teairra. You was fucking that nigga. You still fucking that nigga. Whatever. Okay? And he was like, when he said, did he know that you was still getting sued? You still suing him while he was hitting it from the back, like while he was in it? Yeah, I said, girl. Akbar got the right one, okay? I can't even be mad at Akbar at this point because, bitch, you allowing this shit to happen. Moving on from that, Brooke and Marcus sit down and, you know, he proceeds to tell her what happened at the baby shower, the gender reveal, and how that whole thing went, and how Lyrica didn't want her there. He still don't know why. I said, bitch, because your bitch messy. Both of y'all kind of messy because listen to how you just retold this whole story to him. Girl, you know, she was like, I don't give a fuck. Whiny ass Brooke, whine. You know, real friends, we tell them how we feel or whatever. We real friends. I said, y'all real friends. Real friends don't do that shit. If that's what you call real friends, bitch, I don't want that. Okay, I don't want that. Me and my friends don't do that shit. All right. Um, at this point, you know, he started talking about what happened with Father Figure Friday with Rockstar. So what had happened was it looked like that damn gif on that video of that little big chunky black boy with that bandana on his head who was sitting there like, so with the this mixed in with the Soldier Boy video when he was like, and then I went to the crib and it was like pa, and then I said, homie, yo, what's up? Pa. You know, that's how Marcus was up there fucking retelling this whole story. I was sitting here like, damn, can we get an even more condensed version of this shit? Because, I mean, he told us every play by play. I said, bitch, in other words, it was Father Figure Friday. Rockstar came there talking about fucking around with Lyrica. I told A1 and that was it. I don't want you fucking around with that nigga. But bitch, I said, girl, how come you couldn't condense that shit like that? It took less than 10 seconds to put that shit out there. Girl, Marcus took at least a couple of minutes, so I'm sitting here like this. You taking too long. Okay? Brooke looking the same way like, okay, what the fuck that got to do with me? Well, he want me to come into the studio and finish this song. You ain't finishing no song with him. You ain't working with him or whatever. Play with it if you want to. Play with it if you want to. I swear to God, you know, if I come to you and I'm telling you my woman not to do some shit with a nigga that I know is fucked up and you still want to do it, we got some issues. Well, if I'm telling you as my man that you can trust me and I ain't gonna do nothing with no nigga that you got an issue with, then we got a serious problem. Well, shit, bitch, we got some fucking issues going on and some problems, okay? But like I said, play with it if you want to. I said, Marcus, you ain't finna do shit. So, you know, we got this whole situation with Ray J and you know, Rockstar, they going and getting Pampers and stuff like that. And Rockstar like, I'm doing all this stuff for you, but yet I ain't even see the baby yet. He was like, okay, you know, the baby all good, she all good and healthy or whatever. So everybody can come see her now. We about to do this sip and see. You know, where you sip some tea, sip some whatever, and then you come and you see the baby. And that's what we gonna be doing up in the thing. You can come, but I'm just gonna let you know A1 and Lyrica gonna be there too. And Rockstar was all hyped to go see it at first, but when you found out that A1 and Lyrica gonna be there, all of a sudden it's like, I don't wanna go. I don't want to go. I don't want to get involved in all that shit. I don't want to be in nothing involved with this motherfucker right here. I said, oh, so now you want to be a punk, okay? You want to back the fuck back now, okay? You could talk all that shit about fucking Lyrica, about what you going to do to A1 and all that stuff behind their back, but you can't confront them or you can't better be in the same room with them and say that shit to their face. I see how you work now, okay? Teairra's supposed to be doing something for him. He's doing this little album release party, whatever, and he gonna have her hosting, whatever the fuck. Ray J said he ain't coming, okay? They didn't have history, it ain't nothing like that, but he a married man, so he gonna be with the baby. Whatever. Moving on from that. Amber Diamond and Sean Love, she was like, ever since I stopped being Amber Diamond's manager, the only reason why I really stopped doing that is so that we can have some fixed our mother-daughter relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I love everything about Apple Watch, but goddamn, she just a fucking headache some goddamn time. I done got her a place to live and all this stuff. Girl, who the fuck you over here texting? And she was like, bitch, I'm texting Marcus Black. Marcus Black? Who the fuck is that? I said, girl, what? And it was like, what? Is that the new boo or something? Y'all fucking, y'all licking, y'all sucking, y'all ducking? And she was like, no, it ain't nothing like that, okay? He with Brooke Valentine, but he be liking my pictures and stuff, my booty pictures and shit. I think he probably got a little crush on me or whatever. And she said, the mama said, see, you know what I told you about, okay? We don't do that side chick type of shit. No, mama, I ain't finna be nobody's side chick and all that stuff. It ain't even like that. Then you got Brooke motherfucking Valentine going into the studio to see Rockstar. Mind you, Marcus said that she couldn't go see him. Okay, for good reason. I mean, I'm not here for people telling me what the fuck I can and can't do, but I would respect your, opinion when we in a relationship because you got valid fucking reason, bitch. If my man got an issue with you or my bitch got an issue with you, then bitch, I'm finna assess the situation. And obviously it's big enough for you not to want me to be around your ass. So I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna take your feelings in fucking consideration. Now this bitch could have just texted this motherfucker and told him, bitch, we ain't gonna be able to do the session, okay? It is what it is. Sorry, we can't do it. No, she had to get all dressed up. She had to have her titties out. She had to go down there and she had to go talk to Rockstar. And started it off where I heard some little rumors or whatever, some shit that was going on, talking about something you was up there talking about something you fucked around with Lyrica. What's up about that? And I know that's the goddamn lie because she done told me that ain't shit happened. Niggas be lying on their dicks and people, it's one thing for a nigga to lie on their dick and it's another thing for a bitch to lie on her pussy and all this stuff. I said, Rockstar, if you don't shut the fuck up. And she was like, well, with all this shit going on or whatever, my man said he don't want me down here. I can't do the record with you. What? You gonna let your man tell you what to do or whatever? Like, come on now. I mean, the stuff is already queued up. You already set the booth on fire, whatever. So good that you done made Moniece pass out. I said, bitch, you corny as fuck. Okay, you corny as shit. But of course, Brooke went on ahead and got into the goddamn booth to do the sound. Okay. And before that, he was talking about the little album release party or whatever the fuck he gonna be doing and how Teairra Marie is gonna be on the flyer. And he looked at the flyer. I said, this flyer looked janky as fuck. It looked like very much beginners third grade Photoshop, like we be seeing on Twitter all the time. Okay, somebody who just started learning how to do Photoshop and all that shit. Bitch, I said, if you don't get the fuck out of here. Then he was like, yeah, and we can have you come down. I already made a photo for you or whatever. So he projecting his phone or whatever on the screen and all this stuff. He go over to the next picture that was supposed to be Brooke flyer, but it's actually a picture of him in his drawers and all this. I said, bitch, you ain't even got a body on you, okay? Put them clothes back on. That wasn't sexy or whatever that you was trying to do. You did the shit on purpose, and that just further shows how corny your ass is. And of course, here go Brooke. Oh my God, inside, that's me. Look at me, I look good. I said, girl, if you don't shut the fuck up and stop fucking playing, girl, but it's just a mess. It's just a mess. I said, Brooke, go away. Rockstar, you can go with her. So you got AD going over there to Drew house, aka Lil Fizz, to talk to him about the whole relationship shit that's going down between her and Moniece and how it's come to an end and how she basically want to still be in Cam's life. Okay. Now she told Moniece, because this is what Moniece said. She not ready. She want to come into his life when she ready to come in and shit like that. Here's my thing. They talking, and AD and Lil Fizz always been kind of cool. He, for once, like when he said, had her back and told her, that she was gonna be over here. You can come over, y'all can talk this stuff out. They going back and forth, and I was Drew the whole time, bitch. Let me get me something to eat. Let me get me something to drink. Let me just watch this because this technically ain't my business. Here is my thing. AD got on here being a typical stud, okay? Want to play stud stepdaddy, okay, to the kid. and you're not even in the baby life no more, okay? If the relationship is over, then baby, you kind of cease all existence with the child if the mama said that you can't see him, okay? That's what you got to think about. See, and it's kind of fucked up because you develop a relationship with the child, and now they are a fucking casualty of this war that's going on between you and the mother. And that's whether it's a heterosexual relationship or a gay relationship or a lesbian relationship, and there are kids involved. The kids are the one that get the brunt of this fucking effect because they are the innocent bystander that get affected by this whole thing, whether whoever it is that broke up with them, because then that relationship that they develop with that other partner, that other person, it gets fucked up, especially if it was a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? And like Fizz said, I done had many other girlfriends since I had Cam and all that stuff, and you don't see none of them here trying to be in their life, okay? So if she say the relationship is done, then you can't be in Cam's life like that, okay? And I was just like, that whole relationship, let it go, let it be done. It is what it is. Move on. Okay, Moniece, you talking about something she needs to get help for herself. Moniece, you need to get help for yourself too. I hope you taking the much needed steps too as well. Moving on from that, it's time for the party with Rockstar, okay? He extra as shit already. Teairra shows up and he was like, "Hey, young Teairra, how you doing? Look at you, girl, all shiny and stuff." I said, "Bitch, you blinding too," and not in a good way either. And you got blue on, that's my favorite color. I was like, ugh. Anyway, Brooke Valentine's come up and she was like, "Oh my God, look at all this shiny over there." And Teairra was like, "And it's real mute over there." She was like, "You know what? Yo, I seen you on the fucking red carpet, Brooke. Why don't you come on over here and go on the red carpet, Teairra?" And Brooke said, "Well, bitch, I'm finna go over here. You see Bridget Kelly just standing over there minding her goddamn business, bitch. That would have been me, okay? I ain't signed up for all this bullshit, okay? I just signed up to be cute and to get my music out there. That's it. That's Brooke. That's Bridget, I should say. Mind you, Lucci, he there doing whatever he was doing, and he was like, how the fuck you gonna have Brooke here when you into it with her man? Okay, like, don't put me in the middle of this bullshit because I am cool with everybody, all right? Don't put me in the middle. I said, bitch, ain't nobody bring you in the middle of nothing, okay? Just stay in the space that you are at. Then, Teairra go over there to the table with Rockstar. Here comes Amber Diamond and Sean Love, and I guess they done patched up the stuff. Rockstar and Sean and them done patched up their issue, and Amber and Teairra done patched up their issue. Cause remember, Cisco was dating Teairra last season, or was it 2 seasons ago? Whichever season it probably was last season or whatever the fuck it was. And he was cheating on Teairra with Amber Diamond. Okay, and so they, come to a conclusion that it was all they sorry for what happened and everything and giving support or whatever and whatever. And here come Shanae. Shanaka comes through and I said, "Bitch, why the fuck are you here?" Okay. She was like, "So I know that you was blowing up my phone. That's why I'm here." And at the offset, Rockstar said, "I don't want no drama at my shit." Now you're about to get a little bit of taste because now they going in on each other, talking about why they talking to each other, why you blowing up my phone, why you hitting up my nigga. Rockstar said, "Is this asphalt wife?" And he was like, "Yeah." Okay, that was kind of funny to me. It was corny, but it was funny. Okay. But she was like, you came in. My problem with you is you tried to come up in my thing and then you tried to make it seem like we weren't married when I told you that we was married or whatever. She was like, "Well, if you are married legally, you can look that up. It is on public record and I don't see nothing saying that you married. And you talk about something, you coming down there to Dallas or whatever. This the man that you trying to sue or whatever. And you trying to say that you trying to see what's going on and all that shit when you told me that you was coming down there to get some dick." Okay, here go Rockstar. Damn, bitch, no lie, that probably would have been me too. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. I'll give him that because that whole shit would have took me aback. Like, bitch, is that what's really going on? Oh, okay. I said, "Teairra, you know what? This is just all a mess. Keep your legs closed to married fucking men who got girlfriends and all this shit. You're just another side bitch. You're not number one." Teairra go down there and meet with one of the lawyers on her case, and he basically told her that she's stupid as fuck to keep on going back to this nigga, and you jeopardizing both cases that you got out. Because remember, she was suing 50 and she was suing him. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, He said, so what you go down there for, reading what it was saying on the internet that you went down there for a week to get some dick and all that stuff? No, first of all, it was just a day. And yeah, I did get a little dick, probably squirt a little bit or whatever. But it is what it is. He said, Lisa ain't finna be having this. The Bloom Association don't want to do nothing with you. You got one more chance or whatever. It was like, people think that it's probably the dick, whatever, that keep me coming back, but it's his ability to do. I said, bitch, you the one that told us that the dick was good. That's why. Teairra, get the fuck out of here. Okay, you not done with him. Dare I say I was on Akbar's side. I wanted Akbar to beat the shit out of Rockstar. We knew one shit finna happen. They roll up on each other on the top of a parking garage. And instead of going meeting face to face, this motherfucker with his booty all high, why is your jacket really on top of your booty like this? Okay, but we're not gonna go there. He in all red, so I guess he a blood because he just kept on saying, what's up, blood? What's the fuck up, blood? And all this stuff. I beat your ass, blood. Bitch, you weren't finna do shit because you stood right there on the opposite side of that goddamn car. You used that car as a fucking divider between y'all. Real niggas would have squared the fuck up and just went, fuck that talking shit, bitch. We would have just fucking threw hands, okay? Stop this shit. Then you start talking about, what are those? What are those? I said, bitch, y'all went from being semi-serious to being a joke, okay? I would have been laughing just like Akbar. Okay, what the fuck is that going on? Bitch, you looking at my tape and all this shit? Don't get off on my tape and all this and all. I said, you know what? I don't have time. Y'all, that's Love and Hip Hop. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Peace.